You do.
I don't know.
Let's go feed the ducks.
So mine was deleted.
What?
I don't know.
We're ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so here's our intro for tonight. Welcome to the main event, the Tallahassee Highland Games and North Florida Facial Hair Society's annual contest. Here, participants from all over the Southeast can show off their amazing facial hair and compete in different categories for the title of Best Beard, Mustache, or Sideburns. Sideburns. The competition is fierce, and the atmosphere is fun and friendly. The main event is a great way to meet fellow facial hair enthusiasts, learn more about the art of facial hair styling, and have a good time. Join us at the main event to witness the best of the best in facial hair styling, and maybe even compete yourself, Aaron.
Maybe I will, Scott.
That intro was compliments of technology.
Wow, technology. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody in Talking Beards world? This is episode number 202 of the live show. It is episode 270-something of the podcast. I didn't write it down, so I don't know.
It's 280.
280? My gosh, we're getting so close.
So many.
So you did another AI intro, but this time, nothing about barbers and prize money. It makes
it's learning, Aaron.
I know. Learning. It's like, these are charity things. Whoops, my bad. AI, that's the good thing about AI. It just always learns until eventually it, takes over the world, and then we will do AI's bidding sooner than later.
I mean, it's been just butchering everything for the most part, and this is the third or fourth week we've used it to do intros, and finally it's catching on. So
it was pretty good. Like,
I know.
I thought you wrote that or maybe you read it off their website, but no, that was pretty accurate. But technology, Scott Sykora. Speaking of technology, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm here. I'm alive. I just drove 45 hours and my vision's blurry. I don't think that's normal, but
how many fingers am I holding up?
2.
4. You were totally wrong. It's 4.
Whoops. I went the other way. Anyway, did I say my name? Yeah, I'm Aaron. What's up?
Mike Baker, the candlestick maker's in the house. Can you believe that? He's making candlesticks.
Only Mike Baker.
I know.
Gosh, what is up?
He's like fashioning candlesticks right now. Strange.
Allen Iverson is a learner.
And a professional bowler.
Yeah. And he can dribble the basketball real good.
That too.
Yeah. So what's up?
Well, you're Aaron D. Johnston. Right?
I am. I'm Aaron D. Johnston. You're Scott Sykora.
That's me.
And we're gonna get into these interviews pretty quick. So what'd you do today? Did you do anything fun and exciting? Did you build a snowman?
Aaron, you always know at the beginning of the show we have to introduce the show. This is Talking Beards. And we got to tell people
Beards, right?
They got to go to talkingbeards.com to watch the show. I mean, you just totally skip over all the important stuff.
Hey, man, we're here. That's the most important part.
48 hours and I don't know what's going on. I can't read. I can't
did
see
the whole hour
pre-show
stuff with me. You know what's going on. You understand the thing. I don't know what's going on. But we're here.
Anyways, we are Talking Beards. You're watching us live on all social media right now, or you could be watching us at talkingbeards.com. If you want to participate,
watching us on my Facebook for some reason.
I don't know. I don't know where people are watching us at tonight. We're all over the place, but you can check out the show live on Facebook or YouTube. If you want to participate in the chat room, that's where you do it. Or if you just want to watch the show without social media, you can go to talkingbeards.com You can check out a whole bunch of cool stuff over there. And also, as usual, if you guys are interested in looking for any kind of new products, honestamish.com is the place to go. Make sure you guys use the promo code Talking Beards and you'll get 15% off your order. And what else will you get, Aaron?
You'll get free shipping over $35 in the continental United States. We need to add that disclaimer in there
and Aaron will personally kiss your order. He will make out with it before it goes in the box.
Yep, that's it. That's what I'll do. Every oil, I'll just stick my finger in it, balms, smashing it, and I'm mailing it to you. That's what we do at Honest Amish. That's customer service right there.
That is not what they do at Honest Amish. They don't do anything like that.
Oh wait,
they take great pride and care in their orders. So
we do.
Always remember that.
Good job. We don't stick our fingers in your balm or anything.
No,
you just take all the fun out of everything, Scott.
Well, you're the one who's all crazy and delusional tonight for driving the past 53 hours or whatever you said.
Whatever. 40.
I'm just trying to keep the ship afloat tonight.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping our ship afloat. Hey, the good thing about this week's episode, my screen isn't randomly closing on us, so that's pretty good. Hopefully, the ghosts don't click in broadcast on us.
Yeah. So tonight we are going to do part 2, which we started to do the February.
It's more calendar. Like part 1.1.
Yeah. Because we got a few into it. Yeah, we got a few into the February beard calendar like we started last week. And then we lost Aaron's computer. We lost connection. The show went out. Like people died. Cars flipped over. There was like animals climbing up trees. It was just crazy.
It wasn't good. There was nothing good happened out of last week's episode, except for we got to hang out with Matt McClear.
Yes. And we got the coloring. Oh, which reminds me, I have my picture on the refrigerator. I have not started coloring it yet, but
it's intricate.
I got to get me some sharp colored pencils so I can color that thing.
Breaking news. You ready? Jeff Harris made ice cubes.
Oh my gosh.
I know. It's pretty amazing.
This is great. But yeah, so tonight we have Daniel and Leslie Phillips on the show, which we were really excited because we actually got to see them a couple weeks ago down in LaGrange, Tallahassee for the You Matter 2 competition. And I got a couple nice pictures of them, which helped me make this really fun when I made this the other day, I was just laughing the whole entire time. I'm like,
it's a good one. It's
funny.
It's definitely one of your best. It's a throwback to old Talking Beards promo things that we used to use heads and bodies and stuff.
Yeah,
and my gosh, this one's funny.
So I went and looked up the Highland Games, and then this is the picture they gave me, and I was like, wow, what are the chances?
There it is. Here's
their faces were actually on it already. All I did was I added the text.
Oh, they were the promo picture for the Highland Games already.
Yeah, they were.
They didn't even have to use the cool pictures you took last.
I know. It literally took me like 5 minutes to just add the text to it. But yeah. So why don't we just jump right into our guests? I mean, let's get this on the road because this is a jam-packed episode. Like we said, we're going to have them, and then after them, we're going to be talking about our February beard competitions. So,
Scott, I have an idea. How about we just jump into our guests?
I'm not going to jump into them. Or was this like a mosh pit? Oh.
Yep,
they're such lovely
mosh
people.
Pit with our guests from Florida. Are you ready?
Go for it. Make it happen, Aaron.
Make it happen, Captain. Tonight, we have Leslie and Daniel Phillips from the North Florida Facial Hair Society. They will be putting on their beard competition, the main event at the Highland Games, Saturday, February 11th. I think it's at noon. I'm pretty sure. If it's not, we're probably going to cover all that coming up here shortly. So what's up, Leslie and Daniel?
What's going on?
Oh, not much, just living the dream. Isn't that what you're supposed to say?
Living the dream.
He did say it, but she didn't, though. She must not be living the dream.
I'm living the dream.
There it is.
She has it pretty good.
So you guys have been on the circuit of promotion for the past few days. I see, like, you're all over the internet talking about this event. So we wanted to make sure we were like one of the last stops. So then that way you had your story straight.
We have got all kinds of good stuff for our last little push here. So
oh my gosh. It's like having a baby, right?
Kind of.
We're gonna
it's a labor of love, that's for sure.
This actually ends though. So.
Yeah. This is good.
No, it doesn't. You just get to start getting ready for next
show.
year.
For this show, it does.
No, this is actually going to be an episode, our longest episode ever. We're just gonna keep going. So
until the next show.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you're gonna do after we talk about the beard competition, you're just gonna start reading one book at a time from behind you, and this is we're just gonna see how long it takes. That's all. Maybe it'll take us.
By the time we're ready, you know.
It might take us all the way to the Highland Games. Who knows?
There you go.
But the people will be entertained and they will be educated by, I'm sure, one of those really fancy books you have back there that look all old and fancy.
They're old. I don't know about fancy, but they old.
Let's go for originals.
Jeff Harris poses a really good question in here. He wants to know which one is Daniel and which one is Leslie.
Well, I guess Leslie can be a boy's name too.
That's my uncle's.
I'm Leslie. My
uncle's name is Leslie. So
see, Jeff Harris is super old, so he gets really confused really easy. So you got to kind of, you can't just assume things. He needs to be told specifically what's going on. So there you go, Jeff Harris. Now you know what's going on. So how are y'all been since we saw you 2 weeks ish ago or whatever it was?
Been that long already, huh?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I was good. Just back to our normal work and
living the dream.
And living the dream.
So how was your experience in when you guys came to Teja? How was it at the You Matter 2 competition? Because you guys, both of you guys did fairly well. Well, tell us a little bit about your little journey, because you had you brought everyone with you.
Yep, we packed up the whole family and we made the trip over 3 days. So we split it up, found some kind of fun things for the kids to do on the way up and on the way back. So we kind of turned it into a little road trip and we had fun. But the show was definitely a highlight. We had an absolute blast. Even the kids really enjoyed it. So they've kind of watched us do a few things here or there, for our show last year. And but they haven't really been involved. And so to have them there in person and really see hey, this is a real thing. We didn't just hire the babysitter. Yeah. So that was kind of cool. So,
well, and I'm sure going with you to that event and then coming home and then dealing with you guys, which are planning this event coming up this weekend, and I'm sure they're seeing, they're definitely, I'm sure, way more involved this time. And, being able to involve your whole entire family is probably really cool. And I'm sure, especially for them, it's something that a lot of kids don't get to experience and see. Now, how do your kids feel about your beard journey?
I think they're excited for sort of the entrepreneurial part and the charity part and the community service part. We've had the kids involved with our trash pickups and some of the things that they can participate in, have been really good, sort of character builders, for them. And, but as far as it being necessarily about facial hair, I don't know that they really could care one way or the other. So, our son is in that preteen, we're getting a little bit of a shadow. And, I'm like, okay, do we get him a razor or do we not? So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
You get them a razor and you get them start to shave to get those follicles going so they can start.
Okay.
So by the time he's 17, he's got a huge mustache and beard.
There you go.
That's what happened to Aaron.
It is. When I turned 17, I started shaving.
Man.
Right?
That's not what I was saying, but it's okay.
So what I really want to know is how much crap did your daughter give y'all all the way home, since she had a belt buckle and neither one of y'all did?
Well, we have gotten the it's okay, mommy, don't be sad that you got third and I got first. It's okay. I've gotten that quite a few times.
She did very well for her first competition. So.
She's super excited.
As she should be. Has she been wearing the belt buckle around the house?
No, I have not let her touch it since we got home. It's back here with the fancy books.
Oh my gosh, she's got to wear that thing to school and everything. Scott hasn't taken his off.
she'll have face paint and peanut butter and Lord knows what else all over it if she wears it around. So
hey, she won it fair and square.
True. I mean,
she did.
Put it in the trust. Mom and dad to manage until 18.
Look at that thing. Look how she's probably one of the most adorable contestants I think that ever has graced the stage of a beard competition. Now, I mean, I'm sure that you helped design this and everything.
Oh yeah.
I mean, tell us a little bit about this little creation here. Other than, now I'm not talking about your daughter. I'm talking about the beard.
Well, first let's start
the beard creation.
So we kind of like to do. Well, I like to do a theme. It gives me a little more sort of direction for my craft beards if I can get in on where we're going. What is that place? Known for or whatever. So we went with sort of a rodeo theme. So Dee was a rodeo clown. I did the lassos, and we thought bandanas would be easy for her to wear and tie and all of those things. So so it's just a little wire frame with bandanas that we cut up.
I mean, it looked fabulous. Y'all did a really good job. It was a really cute beard.
Thanks.
Yeah, I liked it.
She sure thought so.
Apparently the judges also thought so.
That's really all that matters, right?
That's all that really matters.
And then you also did the craft build at the beginning. Now tell us about your experience with that. I mean, that's the one thing I love about this event is that they do that. This is the second time they've done it, the craft build off. And it's a really interesting way to show new people who haven't done it before the whole process of making a craft beard, but doing it in a fun way of like, okay, you have an hour to do it. So talk us through like what kind of thought process you have, like when you get just stuff thrown at you and you're like, all right, make a beard. Like what goes on in your head?
Well, I think the anxiety starts like the night before. Am I going to get there in time to get one of those 10 spots? Because I really want to try it. Yeah. And then also what's in the bag. So that part of it, open it up, see what's in there. We had really good materials to work with. I felt like there was tons of choices. Nobody's beard looked anything alike. So it's nice to see everybody's creativity come out and everybody's creativity in a totally different way. Everybody's vision's a little different. I liked them all, except for that one whaler.
Yeah, I mean, nobody likes a whaler. I mean, Ian couldn't even put together a mustache. It made no sense. He deserved last place.
Oh, there I am.
You look great.
Crazy on flowers.
I maybe could have measured so it wasn't totally blocking my vision, but maybe on somebody with a little bit of more forehead.
I think that's what they say. It's the best mustaches are ones that block your vision.
There you go. I'm going to need that on a bumper sticker.
Absolutely. That's a t-shirt, Scott.
Instead of beard goggles, it's, mustache goggles.
There you go.
So, speaking of t-shirts, we got our t-shirts in today for our comp.
Is this breaking news?
Breaking news.
Wow.
So that's the front. So it's got our Highland Buchanan clan beard flag. And then we've got all of our proud sponsors. I can't tell which way the camera goes on the back with the Highland blue and white. And we got an Honest Amish on there somewhere. There it is.
Yay.
And then we have our two title sponsors on our little sleeves. So these came out really cool. We were able to use one of our club members' company to do these up, and we're really excited about them. So,
and that's really nice. You kept it within your club, and you gave the club business, and everybody wins off of this thing.
Oh yeah.
So if you've put together beer competitions already, right? Or is this your first one?
We did our first show last year over the summer. And it was great. I felt like we had a really good turnout. Our venue was fantastic. Yep. Food was good. We had live music. But this just seems a little more real this time. I don't know, maybe because we have more judges. We have a bigger venue. We're teamed up with another really big event in town. We've got, bigger sponsors. We still have all of our original barbers involved, which was really important to me. We have some amazing local barber shops here in town that are all truly organic to Tallahassee. And so we really wanted to kind of showcase them.
That's really nice. You're keeping it all pretty much local down there and getting the city involved. That's important.
We try. Yeah.
Especially building a new club, you're getting, getting your core group together, and then, then you can spread out from there. That's smart.
Definitely a first for Tallahassee. So you kind of got to get people on the same page. And then once you get them all on the same page, you can kind of start expanding from there.
Yeah, and definitely you're getting to an event that has an eclectic group of people that might not even know anything about like beard clubs and what you guys do. So it's really cool that you guys are implanting yourself in this event. Now, speaking of this event, how did you guys get hooked up with them and brainstorm this idea of like, this would be a perfect place to throw a beard competition?
Well, it wasn't really our idea. After our first competition, Ryan.
It was totally your idea. Oh my God, take credit for it. Be like, oh
100%.
my God, totally
no, it really
hours.
Ryan, who is the CEO doing all the Highland Games stuff, he and his wife reached out and they were like, hey, we've seen pictures from your show and we want to talk to you. So we met them for drinks and food, and we were like, sure, we're in, totally in. My family has a Scottish history, and so I was definitely excited about the Highland Games coming back to town.
I got a beard
and he's got the beard, so I'm like, hey, this is the perfect combo. But yeah, so they came to us and we're just really excited to be a part of it.
Have you done this Highland Games event before? Just you two? Have you been before, or is this a newer event?
So as a child, I've gone to the Highland Games when they were here, but they haven't been in Tallahassee in over a decade.
Okay.
Can you please explain to people like myself? I mean, I kind of know because I've researched this, but for the people who are watching, what are the Highland Games? What is it?
It's this, Scott.
A bunch of dancing
on a mountain playing a fiddle.
That's it.
So this is really a sort of a cultural exploration of Scottish history. So everything from the music, the dress, the strength exhibitions, sheepdog trials, food, archery. I mean, you name it, they've got it. And it really is to highlight and expand on that Scottish culture, so that our youth and our
next
next generation coming up don't forget where they came from, and why we do some of the things we do.
So why Tallahassee? Like, is there like a large group of Scottish culture? I mean, like, why is that celebrated there?
I don't know that there's really a big group of Scots here. I think so much as our location is central for the state, so we can bring South Georgia, Alabama, all of those are within about 5 hours, and South Florida is also about 5-6 hours. So we can really pull from a lot of different areas for the games.
This is great.
I think it's something you like advocate to like try to get sponsored here, kind of, and I think back a decade ago, it was someone reached out to have it hosted here, and it was here for, I want to say about a decade worth of time. And then it kind of, the association of the Highland Games pulled back, and then Ryan, after about another decade, reached out to him and said, hey,
he's really been the advocate to get it back.
He's like, we need to have it back here in Tallahassee. And at that point, once everyone was on the same page, that's when he got it landed. They invited us to be part of the show.
John says a group of Scots sounds horrible.
Yeah, I think he's more so talking of me about like if there was like a whole bunch of me in one place. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's what sounds terrible. Like one Scot is plenty.
Yeah.
Like maybe like two. We could do like 2 Scots. I think that'd be pretty good. But like no more than 2 Scots. Like
you could have like handsome for one room, Aaron.
Way too much handsome. Like that room would just implode on itself. So have you been to the location of the Highland Games? You've already scoped it out down there, and you got to feel the land, or?
So I haven't gone out there to actually look at the space that we're going to be at, but I've been in the park before. It's a city park. It's huge. It's like 60 some odd acres.
It's
160 acres. So it's really big. But they've got it spread out. They sent out a map earlier this week. And so our stage is going to be smack in the middle of all the good stuff. We're, between the food and the Highland cows. So that was good for me.
Yeah.
That's right. So when does this event kick off? The Highland Games event start that day, that Saturday?
So I believe they're starting in the morning.
Okay.
I think 9 a.m. is probably the first thing. We're going to go set up early. We'll be there with our tent all day. I think we're going to do a little talk in the morning to try to drum up some last minute people that are there and don't know that we're there. But they're starting, I think, about 9, and they'll go late.
Sunset probably.
And then they'll be back all day on Sunday too for people that want to do a whole nother day of it. So
are you gonna have like club members walking around with flyers or anything to try to direct some of these Scots over there to maybe compete, or are you just gonna
I'm pretty good at badgering people. I'm real good at
chase
it.
them
down,
So you're going to be the one.
Do whatever it takes. Take my business card.
We'll have a couple more people come out and help us.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
we got some friends that are on board to come sit at the tent or help us run around and do things. So
all right. So say if I'm a Scot at this event.
You are a Scot.
Walking around, and you come up to me, pitch me on this. Like, tell me how I need to get involved with this. So I'm walking around and you're like, excuse me, sir. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Behind them and grab,
and grab hold of the beard. No,
just physical, like manhandle you
really?
to the stage. I mean, that's a good tactic.
Usually I try to make it like, oh man, I love your beard.
Why, thank you.
You are so welcome. We have a local group here that's all about beards. You should look us up.
Tell me about it. Now, what exactly what is the name of it?
Well, we're the North Florida Facial Hair Society. We're a charitable organization right here in Tallahassee, and we usually, get together, meet at local pubs, support local businesses, and have a lot of fun.
Why? Why do you keep looking at this guy? I thought you were talking to me.
I don't know.
Is there some sort of?
Because he's got the good beard.
Oh, he has the good beard. Wow.
Look at you. She said,
okay, it was nice meeting you, ma'am. I guess I'll talk to you later.
Well, I mean, that was a good episode, really. I mean, it was going so well, too, And
I'm a Scot, too. This is,
they're back.
All right. So my whole point is if you were to approach someone at this event who has a beard and you want to get them involved in this event, what kind of registration? Where do they go?
Right up.
How much?
Let's see how long it is. What category do you fit in? These are what we're giving away. Like, get up here, help us raise money for this group. Do you know anything about this charity? We will sell it.
All right.
What time is like registration for this event? What I assume, like,
where do they go?
Yeah, we'll set up first thing in the morning, and we'll go until 11:30, 11:45, right before we start going.
PM?
No, AM. Right now it's there. Right now we have a pre-registration where you can go to our Facebook page and follow the links to go to the registration, or you can go to highlandgames.com and go underneath the entertainment section and click on our little flyer on that website to help, guide you to the registration. And that will lead up until the night before. We can do pre-registrations at our meetup at the Growler Country as well. And the next day at the Highland Games up until about 11 a.m. we'll have open registration. But the day of, the prices go to, up $5 per. You can do, it's $20 for the pre-registration for one category. If you want to do another, it's $5, but the day of it'd be 25 and 10.
So is there a cost to get into the Highland Games, or how does that work? So if like I'm saying, like, pitch me as in, like, I'm just someone who's at the event and you're like, I mean, do I have to pay to get into the Highland Games and then pay to also participate in the beard competition? How does this work?
So if you've pre-registered or you're going to compete and you show up the day of and you say, hey, I'm here for the beard competition, there's no extra fee for you to get into the games on Saturday.
Okay, cool.
Only on Saturday.
So they also have like their VIP tickets and their tickets that include both Saturday and Sunday. That's different. But if you're just here for the beard competition, you get in all day on Saturday with that one registration.
That's right.
That's a good deal.
Now, if I catch you in the Highland Games and you've already paid at the gate, I still kind of want your money for our charity.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
So I think we'll do it that way. We haven't 100% worked out all of those details with Ryan, but I'm sure we'll figure something out for that too.
No, if they're there, then they don't have to know this part.
Yeah,
they didn't know that there was a secret.
You missed out on
your
registration. I'll take your credit card.
Yeah,
all the registrants, like, they get, when you get your registration done to compete, that one person has the all-day access to the games as well. But any spectator or family member or partners, they have to pay for entry through the Highland Game entry. So like their registration doesn't give the whole family like access to. It's just the one person,
unless the entire family is competing.
That's right. That's right.
Highly
Which is
encouraged.
totally encouraged.
Right.
So, and you're talking about the fee of $20 per category. Now, the money that you're collecting, where is it going? Tell us a little bit about who you're raising the money for.
Sure. So our charity for this event is the Broken Caber Adaptive Athletics Organization. And they are a group of trainers and athletes that have really kind of written a rule book for adaptive athletics in the Highland Games. So this allows anybody with a prosthetic or any kind of, a special equipment like a wheelchair or something like that, to compete alongside regular athletes with a different set of standards to make sure it's fair for everybody. And they're a really awesome organization. If you watch some of these, you will be absolutely hooked. We're actually going to have an adaptive set of what's the word I'm looking for? Competitors coming from their organization to compete in these games. So we're really excited about kind of making that connection between our local Highland Games and this organization. They've got a couple trainers that are overseas and a couple trainers here in the States. And they're just doing a lot of good to really open up the games to everyone and be really inclusive and kind of open people's minds a little bit. There's a lot of tradition and a lot of the older Klansmen are a little bit hesitant to try new things like beard competitions and allowing people that are a little different to compete. So this organization is really moving that forward.
How did you get hooked up with this charity?
I Googled, I said, we're doing the Highland Games. We need somewhere to donate money to, like, give me what you got. And this popped up with a couple others. And I watched a couple videos. I got the guy on the phone and I was done deal.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
We'll at the beginning of the show, we'll probably have one of the, members of the organization talk and kind of give their side of, what they actually represent. And, we're kind of paraphrasing everything, but they'll be able to really convey their message, so they're, they'll, I guess,
expand on it.
Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic charity.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about judges.
We're super excited about our judges panel. We have 6 judges. We have 4 of our local barbers. And
I have 5. I didn't realize there was 6.
Did you put Natalie on there?
I do.
On your slideshow?
She's not a local barber.
No, I know. I'm trying to think
only
of
4
missing from this.
And the other ones are special guests.
Oh, the commissioner's on there too.
Yeah, but he's not.
Commissioner Gordon?
We'll just figure out who I didn't make one for. How
so
about
the math is not like fabulous in my head, but there's a group of judges. There's a group of them. And we are really excited about who all is in the group. Your lovely wife, Natalie, is coming, and we couldn't be more excited about having her on our judges panel. I'm super excited. I think she does amazing stuff in the craft world and puts a lot of effort into the not craft world too. So to have her on stage judging our local folks is really cool.
Yeah, she's judged a couple times, so I think she'll know what she's doing up there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Probably the most qualified true judge we'll have. Yeah. She'll be teaching them all how to do it. We brought back Dallas Gent from Burn the Breeze Barbershop. He judged for us last year. And we've known Dallas and his wife April for years. He did a great job last year. They had a little baby last year, so their family's expanding, and we couldn't be happier for them. And we're just really glad they can come out and help us out, represent their shop. We have Freddie Papasino from Metro Barber. This is Daniel's barber, and we love Freddie. Freddie's amazing. He does kids to adults and beards, everything in between. So he's with Metro Barber, who's another one of our sponsoring shops, and we know he'll do an awesome job on the stage.
You got
Greg Picnic. He's from Living in the Cut, and so they're a barbershop down on the college side of town. He's also a redhead, so I'm going to try to get him to maybe step out of the judge's box and do the Highland Red category with us.
There you go.
But yeah, so he also judged for us last year. So pretty much all of our judges decided they would come back. So we must have made him pretty happy somehow. We have the commissioner. Yep. We got our county commissioner on board. So Commissioner Brian Welch is going to come out and judge for us. Also has nice little facial hair. So I think he's excited to be part of it. I think he feels clueless, but we're going to teach him everything we know and get him involved, because I think he would be really a cool member of our club, kind of get the word out. And he's doing a lot of good things in our community, our local community. And so to have him involved is really exciting. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Is that it?
That's all I had.
Okay, maybe that's it. Steve. Yeah, Steve from Chop.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say Steve from Blue's Clues. I'm like, wow.
It's Steve Bolander, and he's with Chop Barber Shop.
This is Steve right here.
Yep, there you go. Hold on, let me find a picture.
I love the detail.
Yeah, it looks just like him, right?
That's right.
It reminds me of this one time Karen was telling me about Steve.
Yeah, this is me telling Scott about Steve right here. But anyway, so what's Steve do?
Steve is I'm gonna look up.
He's the owner of our one of our sponsors, the Chop Barbershop.
So he was an important one. I missed him.
Yes, he actually he and another local barber, they founded this group of shops. And they've expanded, I think, even outside of Florida now. So they have franchised out since we've been involved with them. And
they were kind of the original idea here in Tallahassee of doing like
sort of vintage feel barbering.
Yeah, okay. Vintage, steampunkish.
Here, Aaron, and also to you.
Providing beer while you get your hair cut and such. So it's a good deal.
Yeah.
He also does a training program for people that want to learn barbering. So he has a special sort of school education aspect to it. And then they're also opening up a new legendary barber program. So if you stay with them after this training for a certain number of years and you work for their barbershop, you get this special sort of designation with them. So they're really kind of advancing barbering as like a true career. You can do this, and this can be all you do. And it's important. So
nice.
We're excited.
But also like the judges, barbers are all master barbers. They've been doing it for at least a decade. So they all know hair very well.
Yeah, they know what hair's supposed to look like. They'll be good. Barbers are usually pretty good a judge of being a judge. I don't know.
Yeah, I think sometimes they can be a little
we've also
critical.
Yeah, we've also seen packages of like how just going over each category, what to look for, kind of prepping them on what to look for. So it's all by the
and I stole them from Nationals.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So you got 6 judges. You got your charity. We've got a super cool venue in the middle of a park with the Highland Games going on. Are you going to be able to still do raffles or auctions or anything like that with it being such a big event, or how's that?
I don't know that we'll do a whole lot of raffles. We do have a really cool auction items. We have 2 paintings that are also done by a local artist. And so we're super excited about those. These are from Becky Hoppy. And so her business is B Hoppy Designs. And so these are they're going to be on 8x10 canvas. I go pick them up tomorrow, and I'm super excited. So this is sort of a landscape of the Highland scene, and then this is, of course, the little Highland cow. So both of those will go up. I'm hoping I can talk my MC into doing it as a live auction. We'll see. I haven't gotten quite that far yet. I mean, I still have like a week to get it all together, y'all.
Christine Day wants to know, will the judging be live? Yes, everyone will be alive during the competition, hopefully.
We hope.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they're wanting to know, like, are they going to hold up numbers per person?
I know. I mean, that wasn't my plan.
Okay.
I was thinking some sort of tally sheet.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
What else we got going on? So this event, you said it's going to try to kick off at noon there at the games?
So we have the stage from a little before noon until a little after 2. So we're going to squeeze it all in there, get all the fun done. And then we'll be at our tent all day. So
that's a perfect amount of time, especially, I mean, you know, for having like at a live event like that, I think that's like, you guys are going to do beautifully. It's like a perfect amount of time to kind of get everything flowing really good. And I think it's going to be a tremendously successful event for you guys.
I sure hope so. We want everybody to come out and win one of these awesome
look
metal.
at this.
Whoa, breaking news.
These are one of our local metal fabrication.
Dude, those are awesome.
For us. Aren't those cool? And they're really kind of heavy. They look, you can kind of see size wise.
Can I see the side of it? How thick are those things?
They're I mean they're
14 inches.
Dude,
wow.
They're 4 inches. 4 inches.
Yeah, 4 inches across maybe.
And they're about a quarter inch thick.
Yeah.
But we're
how
super
thick is that in
excited about
Canadian?
those. And we've got our little goodie bags have got products from some of the barbershops, products from some of the small batch companies. We'll have some Honest Amish stuff in there. We got our goodie bags are primo.
Slam packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're full of stuff.
So will first, second, and third get an award like that, or is that just first?
Yep. No. Everybody that gets a place will get one of these and their little baggie.
Wow.
Cool. Those are.
You're taking care of those competitors. This is great.
I want them to come back next year and spend more money.
So is this the tentative plan for this to be an annual beard competition at the Highland Games? Or
I'm hoping so. We definitely want to keep doing something annually.
Mm-hmm.
We may scare Ryan completely off and he may never contact me again. I don't know. But my hope would be that he would call me the day after and be like, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Yeah.
So even if you scare him off, your plan is to still do some type of event every year.
Absolutely.
If not, my wife Leslie here, she's done a lot of great marketing for our club as well as the Highland Games. So if within doubt, she'll definitely be part of the Highland Games next year.
They might put me in the exhibit with the cows.
Maybe. Or they'll have you teaching a lip gloss class or something for the Highland Game.
It would take way too long, Aaron.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That'd be a whole week long of Highland Games.
So you mentioned it earlier. You have a Friday night pre-party as well.
That's correct. So we're getting together at one of our title sponsors is local brew house. It's Growler Country. And they have reserved like a private space for us. They've got the dart room. There'll be skee ball. They do really good food, and they've got probably upwards of 30 taps. Some of them local, some of them not. But they have a couple of their own brews, and so they've graciously given us their space and said, "Y'all come on." And we're really excited to have them supporting our group.
So what's the tentative time that you're going to be at that event place?
I think they've set it up to be blocked off starting at 7.
Okay.
But we'll probably get there a little bit early, set a few things up. And of course, I think they open at 3. So if anybody's in town and wants to get a head start on me, head over there at 3.
If you're fiending, you can go early.
I'm excited about this. This is going to be an amazing time. It's going to be completely different from pretty much any beard competition that I've done, for sure. I've definitely not gone to a Highland Games beard competition. I'm pretty excited about this one.
Yeah, we've got Ray Norcross is going to come do a little spiel at the beginning of our show to open us up with, he does that fun beard fact on his show.
Never heard. What's a Ray Norcross?
You know Ray Norcross.
Is that like a ray of sunshine?
Or? Yes, yes. But he's going to give us a little, bearding without beards.
See,
that's the guy.
I didn't even know his name was Ray Norcross.
On Scottish Vikings and why the games and the beards are kind of linked together to kind of appease some of these elder clansmen that were kind of like, I don't know about the beard competition. So he's going to bridge it all together for us.
Good for him.
That's and if it all fails, everything is Ray Norcross's fault.
We'll blame
Perfect. That was smart thinking. Ray was supposed to connect it all together and he failed. So
yeah,
all on him.
A lot of pressure on Ray.
No pressure, Ray.
Well, we want to thank you guys very much for coming on tonight. And number one, it was awesome seeing you guys a few weeks ago. Number two, thank you for being here. Number three, anything that we can ever do for you guys, we are here for you. And number four, we wish you the most successful event that you could possibly have. I mean, Aaron will be there to represent us. And I look forward to hearing how well this went for you guys. And I look forward to a good report from Aaron next week to hear about how great it was. So
2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
There is no beard.
Well, we really appreciate you letting us on and getting the word out for us. I think it's going to make a big difference.
Hopefully so.
I hope so. There you go.
Apparently, Ray is a drop of golden sun.
There it is. Perfect. Well, thank you, Daniel and Leslie. Yeah. Everybody go to the main event. That is February 11th at the Highland Games in Tallahassee, Florida. It's going to be a great time. Y'all have a great night.
You too. Thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Gosh,
that was good.
They're such a delight.
Gosh, and that we didn't even get to talk about the books or the cameras or anything.
I know we didn't. We could have had them on for like we were planning for hours upon hours, reading books.
Upon hours, and Daniel could just be reading book after book,
playing lip gloss.
Put on lip gloss. My gosh, it would be amazing. Oh, and I bet she drinks something and rubs all the lip gloss off.
Wow, look at this.
All over.
Look at this guy. He shows up and he's like, "You guys still do this?"
Dwayne, we are still doing this.
And you're going to see both of our dumb faces in a few weeks.
Oh my goodness. Well, here in a minute, we're going to find out where that is, I bet.
Yeah, we're going to find out in a minute.
So are you ready for this, Scott Sykora?
Oh my gosh. Let me get all my stuff ready. We got a lot to cover here.
Lots to cover in 13 minutes. We got this.
We can do it. What are we doing?
We got one more thing. You want to do the one more thing or get it at the end?
Don't do it right now, man. Do it right now.
So before we get into that, do not forget, tomorrow is the debut of the I guess it's not really a debut. It's the return of Banter and Beards.
Oh my god.
Right here on Talking Beards, all the network. I'm sure Big Sexy Saturday Nights will probably show over there. And, it's going to be Natalie, Corey, and Sean, and probably other people bantering about beard-related things. Unless Corey writes them, then they won't be beard-related at all. So, well, me and Ray Norcross are the first guests, so that's pretty good. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Natalie must have told you that, right?
She did. She's like, you're the first guest. I was like, cool. I'm the first guest, Scott. Are you excited about that?
I'm excited for you guys.
Thanks. It's going to be a long day.
All right.
You ready?
We can do it.
We're ready.
We're ready.
All right. Here we go.
The February beard calendar for 2023. Are you ready for some love?
Oh my gosh, there's so much love. I like how Talking Beards has eyes and a big happy mouth.
I know, goodness. Full of love for all the beard competitions that are coming in the month of February, Aaron.
All right. What's our first one, Scott Sykora?
Well, on the 11th of February in Flexstowe, England is the Beard Manners and Hopsters Nordic Festival Beard Competition. Now, there is not any information other than what you're getting right here. If you go over to thebeardcalendar.com and you have an event and you want to submit it, you can go over there. A little pop menu will come up on the bottom right of the screen. And there you can put in a link and information to the information that we're portraying to you guys tonight. We did our due diligence and searched high and low for any information about this event. And what you just saw is what you got, but it is on there.
Pretty much all I was given too. They're like, here you go. This is happening. I'm like, all right. Yeah. That's it. So if you're in England, go check it out. It's probably happening.
All right. The next event, which is also on the 11th, we just had our guests on talking about the main event beard competition, the Tallahassee, Florida, put on by the Northern Florida Facial Hair Society. If you want more information about, you can do it, Aaron. I believe in you.
Yeah, my picture disappeared.
If you need more information about the Tallahassee Highland Games, go to TallahasseeHighlandGames.com. Also, all the links for all these events and more information about each one of these events will be in the show notes below. So if you want to know more information about each of these, such as different categories that are at these events, the venues, addresses, all that information will be right here for you guys to easily find and be able to get to these events. So if you want more information about this event, though, make sure you check out our interview with Daniel and Leslie Phillips about this. Really interesting.
Hit rewind on the tape.
Yeah. Or if you're watching this video, watch that video.
Yeah, there you go. We have multiple videos on our YouTube.
But just real quick though, because we did not discuss this with them, the categories that are going to be at this event. We have the Scottish Highland Reds, groomed beard, styled stash, full beard under 6, full beard over 6, full beard 12 plus, partial under 12, partial over 12, crafty lasses, which is ladies can craft a beard and or a mustache out of just about anything. Or if you just simply have a stash, there's a category for you. So those are all the categories.
That I was really wanting to talk to him about was the partial under and over 12 inches. I think that's cool. Like instead of just having one partial category for everybody, if you can't break it up into 3 and you can still break it up in 2, you can just do it by length. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
It's something different.
So once again, check out the links below for more information on the event. Okay, next one.
All right, here we go.
This is a big one. We got some new information on this one, but the 18th of February, Austin, Texas, Come and Shave It 17.
We'll be there together, Scott.
We'll be there together. Now, Austin Facial Hair Club's 17th annual beard and mustache competition, Come and Shave It, benefiting Soldier Songs and Voices and their retreat that they do. So there's going to be a few categories. Now they're going back old school on this one. They're only doing like 8 categories or 7 categories, and they are the pompous partial, sweetest stash, gnarliest beard, groom beard, craft beard, freestyle, and the 6 month sprint. Definitely they're scaling back majorly from past events, and like I said, going more so back to the original roots of when they first started doing competitions and having.
These were the nighttime categories.
Yeah, so
pretty much.
But yeah, so soldiersongandvoice.com is the website of the charity that they're raising money for, and it's a retreat that brings Soldiers and Songs is a nonprofit organization that provides free instruments and songwriting lessons to veterans as a form of post-conflict care. Through the music education and community-based outreach, they provide veterans with tools to turn their stories into songs so the nation can hear their voices. Their goal is to create a community that honors veterans of all generations. So really cool little thing that they do.
Yeah.
So if you happen to be in Austin on the 18th, come check it out. Come say hi to Aaron and I.
We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Scott, do you have a sick beard?
A sick?
Yeah.
Right now, I feel like I got something in my throat, but my beard's not sick. It's probably more in my throat. But I bet you on the 18th of, you can go to Little Rock, Arkansas for the 10th annual beard and mustache contest at the Root Cafe. If you have a sick beard, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, we don't really have judges, prizes, and general appropriation. What does that say? That's too small on my screen.
Yeah, you've always desired. I don't know, but if you want more, the general appropriation, that still does me zero good.
Hey, we're just beard guys who do a beard show.
We're just beard guys. We're not doctors or anything. But if you want more information, you can call that number, or you can email them. I don't know. If you're in Little Rock, go check this out.
Yeah, that's all the information we have on that as well. Once again, if you guys go to thebeardcalendar.com, you can see all of these events on there. There's links to all these events. Also, at the bottom, when you're done watching this, at the bottom in the links in the show notes, there's links to all these. So also on the 18th, can you believe this? There's a lot.
It's going to be a busy day on the 18th. That's for sure.
Busy day. Fayetteville, North Carolina, Badass Beard Contest V or 5, as we would call it, at the Legends Pub in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And they will be raising money for the Autism Society of Cumberland County. This is going to be put on by the Cape Beard Group. And they are teaming up again for Badass Beard 5. $5 registration. And like I said, the fee is donated to the Autism Society of the Cumberland County. Registration starts at 6, competition at 8 p.m., 8 categories. They are natural mustache, styled mustache, partial beard, chops, whaler goatee, corporate beard, which is under 1 inch, full beard 1 to 6, full beard 6 to 12, 6 beard 12 and over, and the Joe Dirt patchy beard. So if you got any of those and you're going to be in the Fayetteville area, North Carolina on the 18th, this would be a good one.
Yeah, go check it out. It's a good event up there, and I know Cape Beard does a really good job with anything they put their hands on, so it'll be a good time.
They're going to be putting their hands on your beard.
They probably.
All right, we're going to fly back over. If you guys are in the mood to go be a jet setter this weekend to live the international lifestyle, you could go to Glasgow, UK on the 18th for the Bra Beard and Mustache Championships. This is going to be taking place at the Dry Gate Brewery, Glasgow. Along with the championship, there's going to be the rock band Riders Creed will be playing a live set. Open to all competitors, the event will be taking place in Scotland, but all nationalities are welcome to compete. This is like the Highland Games, kind of. They're going to have a bunch of different categories. Mustache, partial beard, freestyle, short beard, under 4 styled, over 4 styled, basically a bunch of different lengths, natural and styled, ginger beard category and a fake beard category. So this is going to be put on by the Liver Beards over there. So if you want more information, like I said, links below. And there's
I like that. Over in there.
Over in there.
It's over there somewhere in UK. There. We'll just say UK.
Yep.
Yeah, it's in the UK.
Okay. And then after that one on the 25th, we're flying back. Boy, are my arms tired, Aaron.
Boy, are they. Where are you going first, Scott?
Well, on the 25th, I'm going to be going to Oklahoma City.
All right.
For the beard and mustache competition at 6 p.m. Eastern at the Cross Timbers Brewing Company. We've partnered with the Precision Grooming and Precision Beard brand to host a beard and mustache competition. $10 fee. There'll be 7 different categories. There's going to be some really good food. That's about all the information we have right now for this one. This, once again, we didn't have a whole lot to share with you, but there's links on.
We're sharing with you what we got, so you can call and email these places and maybe get more information. I don't know, but yeah, I know a bunch of people that are going up there to that event, so I think this will be a very well. I mean, a bunch of people will be there.
And once again, if you guys are hosting an event, please get us all the information so we can give all the information. The more information you give us, the more information we can get to people so they know what's going on. There's nothing worse than having a beard competition with no information or waiting till the very last second to post information when people, I mean, there's so many competitions going on. People need to decide which one they're going to, which one they can travel to. So as soon as you can get us information for your competition, please let us know.
Absolutely. The earlier, the better. So you can get it on the calendar and you can, do your best to not step on other events. So, it makes it better for everybody that they go to the most events they can possibly go to.
Yep.
Speaking of good events, amazing events. This is
Conroe Teja. Yeah, Conroe Teja on the 25th. Beards for Big Love. There's going to be a lot of fun information popping up about this one in the next few weeks. Of course, we'll be having them on the show to talk about it. This is going to be taking place at the Southern Star Brewery on Conroe, Texas, on Fraser Street. There is a $30 donation will get you in. Winners receive prizes, trophies, and bragging rights. Beard categories that will be judged is freestyle, mega over 12, power beard over 6, respectable beard, which is under 6, goatee, best mustache, celebrity lookalike, best retired Santa, and Captain Caveman. They got some pretty interesting categories for this event. And boy, those are going to be some fun ones to judge.
Yeah, they are.
I think they did post some of their judges that are.
Oh, yeah, they did. Congratulations. You're a judge over there.
I won.
We can talk about it now.
We can talk about it now.
They posted about that, and you go over to the Beards for Big Love event page and go check it out. They've got a really good panel of judges. But like Scott said, we'll have someone from that organization on in a couple weeks, and I'm really excited about this one. I got family that lives in Conroe. Scott and I are going to do talking beards with each other that week prior to the event.
It's going to be a big week for us. Not only, like Aaron said, we're going to be together. And we're going to be together from basically come and shave it to all the way to this event, and we'll be spending a lot of time
to work with you and everything.
Yeah, you're going to climb on my back.
I will. It'll be awesome.
But then really quickly after this event, we're going to hop in the car and we're going to drive to Wilmington, North Carolina to the Cape Fear Beard and Mustache Competition, which is going to be at the Front Street Brewery. You've been to these events before. I mean, you can.
Man, I'm extremely sad and disappointed that I'm not going to be able to make it to this event. This was one of our, not the first, but this was one of our first competitions, and everybody up there at the Front Street Brewery just is so welcoming, and it's such a nice event space. Wilmington's super cool. I don't know. This is a really, really good event. And if you're on the East Coast, I highly, highly recommend going to this event up there in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yeah, so there's going to be 12 categories, a $10 entry fee, $10 spectator fee, and all net proceeds will benefit the US2 International Prostate Cancer Awareness. There's going to be silent auction, prizes, and giveaways. A little bit about the Prostate Cancer Foundation is the world's leading philanthropic organization dedicated to the research and eradication of prostate cancer. Did you know that prostate cancer is the most common cancer among men, with 1 in 8 men diagnosed in their lifetime? Right now, 1 man in every 15 minutes, or right now, 1 man dies every 15 minutes from prostate cancer in the United States.
That's terrible.
So these guys are good peoples, and you want to come and help Cape Fear raise some money for this, and also participate in a fun beard competition. There's 12 categories, everything you could want. This is going to be great.
I agree. It's going to be a fantastic time.
And that is wrapping up your competitions for the month of February. So like we said, go to thebeardcalendar.com, check out all the events that are there. The links will be going to the event pages. But if you have an event you want to share, click on the bottom right at the bottom of the screen and you can submit your event. Like we said, if you guys have an event, make sure you submit it as soon as possible so we can get it up there, and make sure that you're giving us all the information that you can possibly give us so we can tell everyone. We want to give the best information. So, but
you did it, Scott.
I did it.
You did a great job. But yeah, thank you, Leslie and Daniel Phillips from the North Florida Facial Hair Society for stopping by, telling us about their beard competition, the main event. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching tonight. This is a good episode. No technical difficulties. We did it. And yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnston, and That's it. You can find me on social media and stuff. Go, Scott.
And I'm Scott Sykora. You can find me on social media as well, but we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. You guys can find out more information about the show. Go subscribe on YouTube, follow us on YouTube or Facebook, whatever you prefer. There's going to be a couple new videos popping up on YouTube by the end of the week. So make sure you check those out. This is our interview with the Phillips and also the February beard calendar video. So we hope you guys enjoy the show and get good value from it. And we greatly appreciate everyone following us and watching the show and meeting everyone. It's such a delight every time, especially when Aaron and I get together at an event, to be able to meet people, to take pictures with people, to talk to people. And we greatly appreciate the support we get from everyone and the beard community. And we thank you guys all very, very, very much.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself, Scott Sykora.
You could have.
Probably. I don't know. Probably.
We were in the car for like 63 hours. So
412 hours. It was a long drive. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and have a great night. We'll see you next week. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.